Hello, 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 everyone. Let me just, as you guys pop on, let me just make sure this is broadcasting to the public and not just to my friends. For some reason, it only broadcasts to my friends. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me. Let me know if y'all can hear me and see me. Hello, hello, hello. Give me 1 minute. Let me just share this in my women's group. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just going to share this broadcast in my women's entrepreneurs group. So I'm going to be talking about some things today I think can help a lot of you all. Hello to my Instagram fam. Hello to my Facebook fam. And hello to those on the call here. Hey, Veronica. Hey, hey, hey. Chris, welcome. All right, let me just start the, because every Monday I do a call, an actual call. I'm on the phone. So let me just start the recording here. All righty, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you all who are on this call today. I have some of you may be watching from YouTube on the replay. You may be watching Facebook Live, Instagram. You may even be on the phone. I'm actually on the phone here, and I do this every Monday morning. And today's topic is going to be called How to Get Unstuck. Yes, Sean. Sean says unstuck. Yes, how to get unstuck. Who here has ever felt stuck? Like stuck in your, finances, stuck in your relationships, even stuck in your business, stuck in making decisions. How many of you just say me, if you're on any of the social media platforms, just say me in the comments if you've ever been stuck. So this weekend, right, I'm always challenging myself. I'm always, listening to my intuition and going within, and I pray a lot and I meditate a lot, and I spend a lot of time with myself. And usually when I'm spending time with myself, it's how I can help other people in a better way. Right? That's always my agenda. I want to feel like I'm making a difference in the world, right? And, I study things. I don't know if you guys study astrology, numerology. I don't know if you all study that. But I'm a big believer in the stars, the sun, the moon. All this stuff was created for our purpose. And it has a nice little blueprint of our lives, so to speak. So, and I listen to these things and I watch these things, and of course I read books. So I'm a person who likes to know about how people can advance more, because if you guys know my story, I've been in struggle. I was actually talking to someone a few days ago, and he wrote a book, right? And I'm so thankful for the people that I come in contact with. And he wrote a book, and that's always been one of my goals, is to write a book about my life, my struggle to success. And so, but with my conversation that I had with him, it got my wheels turning about how I can implement things that will help even more people. Now, as you know, I'm a business coach for the most part. I coach people. I show them how to turn their business around. I show them how to generate leads. I show them how to market their business on the internet. I show them all this stuff, right? However, I understand that there's a more deep-rooted issue in most people's lives that keeps them from obtaining success. And I learned this because I had to tap into that myself. And what I mean by that is this: we can be stuck. We can be stuck in past experiences. We can be stuck even in current situations. Nobody's life is perfect, right? And a lot of times when I'm coaching students on how to grow their businesses, I get a lot of people who are having traumatic things going on in their lives. And so it keeps them from moving forward. And I understand, I get it. However, what I also get is that there are things that you can do. There are tools, there are strategies that you can take so that you are not being overwhelmed by the day-to-day, ups and downs of the world, and you are living your purpose. Because ultimately, no matter what it is that you are doing right now, I want each and every one of us to live our purpose. Because if you're not living your purpose, you're always going to feel stuck. If you're not being your true, authentic self and you are putting on airs, or you have to, get dressed up to go, I don't know, to a meeting that you don't want to go to, or, if you're not having fun while doing the things that you love, you are not living your purpose, and you're going to always feel stuck. I have lots of experiences where I would, because I've always been the type of person that want to help people. So I've, put myself in certain situations where I'm helping people, but then at the end of the day, I wasn't feeling fulfilled. Have any of you ever felt that way? Like you were doing it, but you were doing it on somebody else's terms, as opposed to doing it on your terms. And so that's one of the things you can get stuck to get stuck helping people to the point where you are losing yourself. Have anybody ever experienced that? Say me in the comments, getting to the point where you are just becoming a yes man, and your intentions were to help others, to bring about some kind of change, but then you get stuck and you even get more loaded onto you than you wanted. Is that just me, or has anybody ever felt that way? Right? So my agenda is to help people understand how to move through life by getting rid of anything that's going to keep them stuck. And so Thursday, I'm having a webinar, and I'm going to be doing a workshop. I'm going to have a workshop where I'm really only talking to women. This is only for women. This is going to be a workshop for us women, because I believe that women, we have the power. And I always say that we have the power to change the world. We have beauty. We have sex appeal. We have, confidence. Or sometimes we feel like we don't have confidence, but these are the things that we possess. We possess a really strong attraction, right? Because we're women, right? We have this aura about us. We embody the likeness of goddesses, right? And so, but we let life tear us down. We let life get in the way. We let a lot of things stop us from showing our true potential. I speak to a lot of women. I work with a lot of women now, of course, but I want to work with even more. My goal is to work with so many women that I don't even, can't even keep up with how many numbers, but I want to help empower them. I want to help empower women, because I speak to a lot of women that start in business, right? You have a business, you're loving what you do, or maybe you're not quite sure exactly which direction to go in. But I understand that a lot of women give away their power. They give away their power. They give away their power, and they don't bring all of them to the table so that they can make a difference. Who here wants to make a difference in their lives? Who here feels that they could be doing so much more in their life, but they're living small? I know I was. And even today, no matter what I've accomplished a lot in my life, but I always feel like I'm not still living up to my true potential. Can you relate? Can you feel like you could always do so much more? That you can be so much more creative, that, one of the things I've always wanted to do was learn how to swim. I don't know how to swim. And so, these are the things that hold you back, because I drowned when I was younger. Well, I didn't drown. I would be dead if I drowned, but I almost drowned when I was younger. Right. And so that phobia kept me from learning how to swim. Does that make sense? And so, these are these little things that we have that hold us back from being that lovely, powerful woman that God made us to be. And a lot of times we hear a lot of stigma, right, around being a powerful woman. We watch women like Hillary Clinton, and then you got to be a feminist and all this stuff, or a man hater. It has nothing to do with that. You can love men and still empower yourself. You can still be that soft, beautiful, wonderful wife, or, girlfriend, whatever, and still be powerful in your own right, in your own element. And then you come back home and be that soft, strength for your man. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much stigma around women who want to be in business, because business is usually a male dominated thing, right? Most men are in business. When I was little, I used to think of, business as the white men in suits with a briefcase. That's that was my depiction of success or business. All right. It wasn't a person that looked like me, But now I want to share with women that you can be successful. This workshop is not going to be about business, so to speak. It's going to help you with your business. Absolutely. But it's going to be about you. It's going to be about how you can tap into that inner part of yourself and get away with the fear. Get rid of the fear. Get rid of anything that's holding you back. All these limiting beliefs that we've come to attach ourselves to that does not serve us, that doesn't serve our families, that doesn't serve our, communities, that doesn't serve us as a woman. So these are the things that, like I said, this weekend I was literally, in my own element. I was diving into some really deep stuff inside of my own brain, inside of my own subconscious. And when I came out of that, I was literally, I don't know if I have my notes here, but I just started writing all the things that I'm going to be sharing with some women this year. This is a powerful year, right? 2018 is a very powerful year. This is a year of manifestation. Anything that you want to accomplish, you can accomplish in this year. But I'm going to tell you, it's also a year of challenges, right? I don't know, like I talked about numerology a little bit. This is a number 2 year, right? This is a number 2 year. The number 2, well, really it's a number 11 year. And the number 11 comes with so much of a spiritual aspect to it. So a lot of you are probably going to feel, more connected, maybe more spiritual than usual. Maybe you're going to feel, your intuition is kicking in a little bit more, but you're also going to feel some challenges in other areas of your lives. So that's why I want to come in knowing this stuff. I want to come in and I want to share with you some nice strategies that's going to help you to get unstuck wherever you are. I mean, from your, like I said, from your inner self, from your relationships to your health, right? Some of you are probably having health challenges. As you saw, I've been doing this fast, not as much as I was doing it my 10 days. I've been some days on, some days off. On the weekends, I'm kind of off with the fasting. I'm kind of balancing out. But you got to get yourself moving. You got to eat properly. This is going to be a year where you're going to have to really focus and reflect on the things that are serving you and the things that are not serving you. Right. And this is why this was downloaded in my brain this weekend, because this is the year to do it. This is the year that's going to set you up for all your subsequent years. This is the year, if you get yourself together this year, you are going to be unstoppable and you're going to be so lively and you're going to enjoy what you do. Some of you may even start a new business, right? Some of you may decide to quit that job and just take your business full time. For those of you who've been part time, like I said, this is a year of manifestation. So, last year I had a lot of changes in my life, a lot of changes last year, and I'm still going through those changes right now. Right? We're all going through changes, but some of them are, some changes are more apparent than others. Some are more visible, some are more tangible. You can literally see and feel the change, right? Some of you, I moved. It's just I literally did some real literal changes. So this year, now since I've changed and, and left some things behind, now it's time for me to bring in new stuff. So when you leave things behind, you bring in something new, right? And that's what I want to teach you ladies on my webinar this Thursday. So if you are, if this is something that you have been struggling with, let me just pull up. Struggling with, or you want to know more about how to get more of what you want, right? How to tap deep inside of the things that you want to do. I want you to go ahead and type the word unstuck. Type the word unstuck in the comments below. I'm just trying to put this get unstuck thing up here. To keep the flow. So type the word unstuck in the comments below so that I know that I can send you the link to this webinar. This webinar is going to be free. I'm going to go over some strategies. I'm going to make my slides today. So I don't have the registration link yet, but I will have it. Listen, this is just for women. This is just for women. I've decided that women are the ones who can change the world. No offense to you men, right? No offense to you men. But me being a woman, I have to help empower other women. I have to share with them what I've learned on my journey. I want to learn from them. I want our energy to connect, because when you have a group of women coming together, that's powerful, right? That's powerful. Some of us women, we deal with things that men won't understand, right? And we have to have that connection. And when you have women who are on the same page, like-minded, this is something that you cannot you like you can't get away from. This is a connection that we need around the world. So many women are, catty and fighty and this and that, and looking at this one and screw face and that one. It's time to get rid of that, right? It's time to come together as women, as if you're an entrepreneur, because I'm an entrepreneur, I'm going to share with you how to become that entrepreneur that is powerful in her own right, self-confident, fearless, right? How to do that and still be that soft, feminine woman that you need to be if you're in a relationship, right? These are the things that, I've learned on my journey. This is something that, I've been taught, I've been exposed to, and that I've learned. And there were things that I had to give up so that I could be my true self. Right? I had to be able to know the person that I need to be with has to be someone who compliments me and I compliment them, right? You got to be on the same path. You got to be on the same journey. If not, it's not going to work, right? So these are the things that I want to share with my women this Thursday. I'm going to be having a few of these workshops. But the first one is going to be Thursday. And so just type the word unstuck if you want to be a part of this webinar. I'm going to literally, come to you with my heart open, And this is what this is going to be about. This is not going to be, this superficial thing. It's going to be deep. Because I go deep. If any of you ever watched me before, I go deep. I don't sugarcoat things. I don't hold things back. My sister says, Danielle, you like tell everything. I'm like, why? Because I have to be authentic. It's something that I must do because I feel like this is my purpose. And when you can be authentic and when you can not care what people think about you, then that's when you're on the right path. Because so many of us, we hold back because we don't want to be judged. We hold back because we don't want to be ridiculed. We hold back because we don't want anybody looking at us at the side eye. We hold back because we don't want to offend anybody. We hold back because we want to fit in. We hold back because our religious backgrounds. We hold back because of our political background. We hold back. And it's time to get unstuck. It's time to stop holding back. Stop holding back, because when you stop holding back, this is when things can come to you. This is when the universe is going to open up for you. But it's when you are feeling stuck, when you feel like you can't be yourself. Guys, I've been there. I've been there many times. I've been a part of a lot of different organizations, and then I had to move away. Why? Because it didn't fit me, right? I don't like to be put inside of a box. I don't want anybody telling me what I need to think, what I need to feel, what I need to do. To me, it just doesn't fit me. It doesn't fit my purpose. It doesn't fit me helping people all around the world if I have limiting beliefs. Does that make sense? And it won't help you either. Right? It won't help you either. Now, if you are a business person, you just cater to a certain group of people, then that's fine. If you have a diehard belief and you just cater to a certain group of people, then that's okay. But just know that your business is not going to grow that much, right? Your business is not going to grow that much if you are limiting your focus just to one group of people, right? Even though I'm just limiting my focus to women, guess what? There's billions of women in the world, right? Billions of women in the world. But I'm not limiting my focus to one belief system, right? One belief system. Why? Because these things were put on us. This stuff is not from our subconscious, not from what we were truly meant to live. I don't believe in being in a box, right? And I don't want you to either. So we're going to talk about that, right? How to get out the box, how to step into your authentic self, right? I'm going to share with you some of the principles that I've learned. I've learned NLP, guys. I've learned all this stuff. I've learned how to literally take yourself from one state of mind to another, how to get yourself in a certain state of mind and stay there so that you can go on and do great things. And I'm going to share with you all of this stuff for my ladies, so you can reprogram your mind. You can reprogram anything that's keeping you back, because I get it. I was there. And that's why I had to invest in all of these things so that I could learn. And because I've learned these things and I've gained so much knowledge about all these things, it came to me that I can't keep this stuff to myself. I can't keep it to myself. I have to share it. So this is going to be something that I've never shared before. A lot of these principles, you're probably going to see me in a different light. You're going to understand where, my knowledge comes from. It comes from years of experiences and years of information that I've gathered. that I've gathered along my journey. So, I hope this is something that's exciting for you, because I'm excited about it. I'm excited, and I'm thrilled that this idea came to me, because ultimately, when I first started my business, I wanted to empower women. That was my goal. And I just, didn't know exactly how I was going to do it. I didn't know how. And now it came to me. And so, I'm probably just changing my whole business focus from here on out, literally like changing my whole focus and just catering to my women, because I believe that when women are empowered, the whole world can become empowered. When women understand their true power, when they understand their true essence, when they understand their creativity, when they understand that, the faith that we have, the intuition that we have, we can literally change the world. We can change the world, but we just have to learn how to tap into it, and don't let anybody rob us of it. Don't let the vampire suck it out of us, right? Because that can happen. That can happen. We give our power away. So let me just give you guys a couple of before I run, just let me give you all a couple of tips on how, if you are feeling stuck right now, on how to get unstuck, right? One of the things that I've learned, and I've talked about in the past, I've talked a little bit about this stuff in the past, but never really dived into it as much as I would have liked. So one of the things that I believe is that you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. You have to know yourself from the inside out. You have to know your shortcomings. You have to know what you're good at. And I believe that you should write these things down, right? It's like writing a preface, to a book, or, writing an autobiography, right? You got to write these things down so that you can focus on your strengths, because a lot of times we focus on our weaknesses, especially when we're going through things. And these are the things that, that most people don't talk about. Most people, they shy away when they go through things, or they get angry, or they shut the world out. And I'm guilty of that too, and that's something that I have to work on. I'm still working on that, right? Because I like to, I like to reflect a lot, right? And I get in my head, and I'm just like, okay, so what can I do? And I'm an emotional person too. So it's like, I have to see, I have to get an understanding of what just happened. So I may block out everything and just go into my little world for a little while, and then I'll come out, more powerful. But you can't do that, right? Sometimes you can't do that. That's not always feasible. When I run a business, I can't do that kind of stuff. So I had to learn how to deal with issues, even while I was running my business. Sometimes, I've been through a lot. My sister would say, boy, I don't even know how you did it. I'm like, because, I have to do it. I have to, and it makes me feel good when I do the things that I want to do, as opposed to, dwelling on problems. Like, dwelling on problems doesn't help you, right? I may dwell for a minute, but then I got to get back. I got to get back on. So one of the things that I've learned is to know yourself. Know what triggers you, right? Know what holds you back. Know when those little feelings are coming on, so that you can combat it. You may, give yourself permission. If you need to cry, if you need to, scream in a pillow, do it. But know the things that are triggering it, right? Don't just let it happen and you don't even know why. And now you've lost yourself, right? Don't let that happen. Take inventory of your emotions, because your emotions is what, can drive you. It can drive you to success, or it can drive you away from it, right? So put that emotions, take some time to feel your emotions, but then turn that into a driving force, driving you to find a solution, right? To focus on solutions as opposed to focusing on problems. Hope that makes sense. The second thing that I believe is really, really helpful is to affirm, right? I always talk about this, affirmations, affirm who you are. I don't know if you all can see this, but I have affirmations on my wall up here. And these affirmations, not that I look at them all the time, but just knowing that they're there, it really helps you to understand, who you are, right? Who you are. Look at this. I have this little thing, and my sister bought this for me. She believed she did. She believed she could, so she did, right? Have these little things around you so that you can affirm who you are. Have these things around you so that you can feel uplifted. And, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you understand that you are worthy, and that you are blessed, and that you are awesome. All those things that you are, right? But sometimes we forget. So we feel stuck, like, oh, I'm doing all this work. Nobody cares, right? I've gotten into that position, like, nobody cares, right? But you gotta get past that. It doesn't matter if anybody cares. Only thing that matters is that you're doing what you do, and you're doing it from your heart. right? So that's one of the things that I've learned how to get unstuck. And the third and final thing I want to leave with you all is to, just be grateful. Have that attitude of gratitude every day. Wake up with that attitude of gratitude, no matter if it's raining, if it's cloudy, if it's snowing, if it's cold, if it's hot, have that attitude of gratitude and just be thankful. Be thankful that you had another day. Be thankful that you woke up this morning. Be thankful that you got a new idea. Be thankful. I had some dreams last night and I woke up like, wow, I really had to interpret those dreams like, okay, I just felt like some of my dreams were talking about becoming renewed, and it just affirmed and confirmed the things that I wanted to, that the path that I'm going to be taking for the rest of this year and onward, right? So these are the things that are, those are just 3 things. Of course, there's more. And, with this workshop that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be providing workbooks. I'm going to be creating workbooks. Like literally, I got such a download in my brain of all these things that I want to do with this Unstuck series that it's going to be remarkable. And I think a lot of people are going to be changed because of it. I'm going to share, the things that you need to do and the things that you need to focus on in order to get unstuck and in order to move your life, your business, everything about you. And I mean, it can apply to everything, that you can, that you want to do. If there's any area of your life where you feel stuck, I believe that my workshop is going to help you. And so this is going to be probably my biggest project ever that I've ever created. I'm super duper excited about it. Just comment with the word unstuck if you want to be a part, if you want to come on my first webinar. I'm going to be having a series of webinars, and I'm going to be sharing with you my vision for this Unstuck intensive workshop. It's going to be intensive and it's going to be a workshop and it's just going to be for women. So comment with the word unstuck. And hopefully I'll see you ladies on the workshop. I'll be on Facebook Live probably every day this week talking about this because I'm excited. I'm excited, and what I'm getting is like when you get this new idea and everything I've ever done in my business. Even way back when I started this, I started a health and wellness ministry in my church, and I couldn't even sleep. Like I was so excited about it. I'm that kind of person. I get very passionate, and when I start something, I get very, very passionate. And I got that same feeling, like when I started my business, everything. I got the same feeling like this is going to be great. I think this is going to be my best work ever. And I've done quite a few things. I've helped a lot of people make money online. I've helped a lot of people, understand how to create success online and all the tools and tips and strategies and resources that they need. And I'm still going to be doing that stuff. But now I'm going to be focusing on, not just the strategies of business, not just the tools and the resources, but the inner work, because that is more important than anything else. Hey, Sophia, that is the most important thing, that inner work, because I believe that when we get the inner stuff ready, when we work on the inner being, everything in our outer being is going to just complement it. You can manifest anything you want. And I believe that this is the year to do it. Being that this is 2018, it's the number 11 year. It's a year of manifestation. And I want to help you manifest anything that you desire. And not to say you're going to see it this year. You may be, sowing the seeds this year and you'll see it next year. Or maybe you'll sow the seeds right now and you'll see it by the end of the year. Whatever, it depends on, every person is different. But I believe that with what I'm going to be teaching you all, you are going to create something remarkable in your life, your business, overall, and you will never go back to being stuck and staying there, right? You're going to have the strategies that you need to get unstuck. All right, my friends, just say the word unstuck in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you ladies on Thursday's webinar. Like I said, I'll be having a few webinars, so if you can't make Thursday, you'll be able to pick some other ones, but I'm designing it now, and I'm excited. I'm excited. So thank you guys. Thank you all on Instagram. I'm on the phone here. Thank you all for you all that are on the phone this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I appreciate you all listening. I appreciate you showing up. And I look forward to serving you the best way possible, because ultimately, guys, ladies, I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve you. And that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm your servant. And, and I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for it. So, thank you for letting me serve you and sharing with you my knowledge and my skills and my talents so that you can become your best self. All right, my friends, I love you guys. Hugs, kisses, and I'll talk to you all soon. So just comment with the word unstuck if you're just watching this, and I'll send you the link to my next webinar. All right, my friends, have a great, great day, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.